time for another horror pack and fan unbox. Let's do this. What's up, guys? Time for another horror pack unbox. Also, I have a good friend of mine, William Lowery, who is a writer, and he actually did like an article. He did an interview with me, and I'll post a link to that article below. And you know, he pretty much just asked me about my YouTube career and how I got into it and all that stuff, and my, you know, my past before I got into YouTube, how I got into movies. So if you want to know a little bit more about me, then you can check out that article. But before I get into this, I really wanted to show this off. I finally got this. This is Slumber Party Massacre 2 and 3. I've been wanting to add this to my collection. It's out of print right now. It was really hard to find, but I found it on eBay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reviewing parts 2 and 3. I've reviewed part 1. I love the hell out of that movie, so looking forward to reviewing that. And I think you know what kind of slasher you're getting when you look at that cover. But yeah, looking forward to that. Anyway, before I get into the horror pack, we're gonna open up William Lowery's package that he sent me. And it is really heavy, actually. Now, I know there's some VHS goodness in here, but man, it's heavy. So let's see. And it's very well packaged too, actually. And when I say this thing's well packaged, I mean it's well packaged. I'm having to cut the top, and I'm hoping I'm not doing any damage here. I don't think I am. All right, I see some goodies in here, and I already like what I see very much. We got a lot of VHS goodness in here. Look at this. We got the classics. Dracula. And I've seen Frankenstein, but that's the only one I've seen out of the Universal Classics. There's the Mummy. I'm really looking forward to the Mummy, actually. I've always wanted to watch the original Mummy. And another one that I've always wanted to watch is the Wolfman, because I love the remake with Benicio del Toro. And I'm a big fan of like werewolves and wolfmen, so I'm really looking forward to this one. These are in great condition too, actually. These are awesome. This is Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. So, I mean, to have the Universal Classics is one thing, but to have them on VHS is pretty freaking awesome. And then, of course, here is the original Frankenstein. I've seen this one a couple times. This is a classic in every sense of the word. It's gonna be fun to watch on Jolene and VHS. This is awesome. I have RoboCop 1, so now I got RoboCop 2 and 3. And I'm a big RoboCop fan. But unfortunately, the first movie is by far the best, but the other ones are cheesy fun. And here's the first one without the case, but luckily I have one with the case. Now, oh my, look at that. Prom Night in VHS. How cool is that? I love Prom Night. One of my favorite 80s slashers. And now I also have Prom Night 3. And this one's important because I hear this is the uncut version. And it's the only way you can get the uncut version is on VHS. And you can watch the uncut version on YouTube as well. But I have the DVD, which is not the uncut version. So when I do the third one, because I've reviewed the first two, I think that's going to be a VHS review. And if you're new to the Prom Night series, they're fun because the second one, it goes a completely different direction. It's more of like a supernatural slasher movie than whereas the first one, which was just a straight up slasher movie. And there can only be one, Highlander. I actually reviewed Highlander like way early in my YouTube days, back in 2015. And it was the first time I had ever seen the movie, and I did it for like the El Rey network. And this is back when I had like no subscribers. But it was an interesting experience. I did not like the first Highlander as much as I thought I would. And you know, sometimes that happens with nostalgia. Nostalgia is a crazy thing. And you know, I've talked to many people that don't really connect with the first Halloween, you know, that have seen it for the first time. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. And then Chud 2, I've never seen any of the Chud movies, so this should be interesting. And then I got this really nice letter from William. I hope it's nice. It could say, screw you, Lee. We're not friends anymore, but luckily it doesn't say that. But it says, Dear Lee, I hope you enjoy the batch of tapes I sent you. This is my way of saying thanks for the interview we did a little while back. Link will be below. It's always great to talk movies with someone who's just as passionate about the medium as I am. Your videos are great, and I love it when you shed light on something I've never seen that I should check out, like Mandy or The Hitcher. Yes, both those are great. I may be a college kid with a love for movies and games, but I knew there's a way to take something you love and spin it into something unique you'd love doing. I love writing, and I know one day I'll take it to the next step and advance to making videos. And he's a great writer too, by the way, guys. I don't know what that'll be, but the time and effort you put into your videos motivates me to push myself when it comes to writing. That's awesome. Yeah, keep pushing yourself, man. Never stop. And when I do start producing movies, I'm gonna make sure you're one of the folks on top of my crossover list. Awesome. Take care, man, and keep on rocking. William Lowery. And I put his Twitter link right here. William is just a really good dude, really good friend, and be sure to follow him. And now we're gonna get into the horror pack. While I'm cutting this open, I'm wearing my Killer Flicks t-shirt. There is a new Killer Flicks t-shirt to celebrate 7,000 members. We just passed 7,000 members, which is freaking amazing to me. I really never expected to get over 100 members in Killer Flicks, but it just keeps growing, and people keep saying how they love the page, and it feels like a home away from home, and it's just like a family, and it's different than most horror groups. You know, there's just a lot more involvement. So yeah, if you want a t-shirt, you can get this one, or you can get the 7,000 member one. I call it the Octo Skull t-shirt. It's pretty badass. Designed by the great Woody Bowen, who designs pretty much all my shirts. And yeah, just such a talented artist Woody is. So anyway, pulling out the first horror pack movie now. And all right, cool. I'm hoping these are all movies that I don't own, and better yet, have never seen. The Atoning, never heard of it. So the cover looks really interesting, actually. And it has a audio commentary. It doesn't say by who though. But The Atoning, another one I've never seen. Behind the Walls with Vanessa Angel, Hutch Dano, Reggie Lee, Lou Temple, and Bailey Spry. It Has Been Waiting. Behind the Walls. Looks like a good old possession ghost type movie. This is super cool. It's a double feature with Scream Queen double feature, The Fog and The Howling. So you got Jamie Lee Curtis and Dee Wallace, who was just announced to be in 13 Fanboy, Deborah Voorhees' new production. That's it's going to start shooting real soon, and it's they're hoping to release it in October-ish time frame. But I will put a link to the info on 13 Fanboy. A lot of horror alumni in that movie, a lot of Friday the 13th alumni. It's going to be awesome. Deborah Voorhees is an awesome person. We're good friends, and I can't believe I'm saying I'm good friends with Deborah Voorhees. That's insane. Last one is Dylan Dog. This is a movie that kind of slipped by me. I never gave it a chance. It's got Brandon Routh, who played Superman in Superman Returns. What is up with the color timing in that movie? The blues are just like too baby blue, too washed out or something. I don't know. In Superman Returns, but. Never seen Dylan Dog, so looking forward to giving that one a shot. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's another horror unbox in the can. Thank you so much, William Lowery, for all those VHS goodies. You guys know how I love VHS. I always put my P.O. Box info down in the info box. So if you want to send me something, you can do that. But anyway, guys, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks, where we talk horror all day and every day, and on Fridays. We do Free For All Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.